Alright, so I'm here in, I think it's called Heshbon, PA. There's some old structures that I found in the woods that I want to get a closer look at. I don't know what they are, I just want to check them out. But I figure I'd bring yous along. That's sad. 4 kids drowned in that river. Wow, that's sad. That is tragic. Wow, that's a straight up cliff right there. I hope I don't have to go up that to get to these structures. I'm not sure what they are. I think, obviously, I think it had something to do with the mines, because there's a lot of coal dumps and stuff like that I seen right around there, like a whole bunch of it. So I'm sure it had something to do with the mines. I don't know, it's nice out. I just want to enjoy the day, so. Wow, them are some big rocks. I'm gonna have to bring my dogs here and walk them on this section. This is another section of the Ghost Town Trail. I think altogether the trail, I'm not sure, but with all the sections, I think it's like 30 some miles. But yeah, I hope I don't have to go way up in there climbing that cliff. But yeah, that's pretty sad. 4 kids or whatever fell in that river back there and drowned. Alright, so I'm gonna venture on. Enough of me rambling on for 3 minutes already. So, catch you when I get there. Looks like a bunch of little rock caves up there. Those are some massive rocks. You can see some holes that go up underneath and stuff. Probably little animal caves or whatever. This is a really nice section of the trail, for sure. But I'm still walking to where I want to go. That was a nice falls back there. Little waterfalls coming down off the mountain. It was all real orange. Probably, that's from the mines. Probably mine runoff. All sulfur or whatever. That's my guess. It was really orange. It was nice though. But I'm not quite there yet. I gotta go around this bend and then I'll be somewhere where I seen them. See, here's a big section of the bony piles. from the coal mines. Alright, I'll show you the pictures and then I'll give you a couple minutes to read it. If you just got to pause the video, go ahead, but I'll give you a couple minutes. Alright, you can pause it. So the remnants of the old, that must be the old coal tipple right there. The remnants of it. So that's some of the foundation that I've seen. So that must be some of the remnants of it right there. And this is what, this old railroad track bed right here is what I'm walking on now, which is now the Ghost Town Trail. And this used to be the old, look at all that coal, the train. This is all the Ghost Town Trail now that I'm walking, but it used to be the train tracks. But that must be the old ruins of that. We'll take a look at the river and then I'll try to go up in a little bit. Alright, so they pounded a lot of coal out of here, I guess. There's coal, you can see it all everywhere. There's piles of it everywhere. But this is the old ruins of the old coal tipple that was here. If I can get up here without... Wow, that's pretty cool. So this was definitely a part of what I seen that I wanted to come look at. I wasn't sure what it was, but wow. Some more old history. Snap some photos. Alright, so I'm at the top now. Wow. It's pretty wild. You can see I'm walking on coal. This is all coal piles. In the holes up the trail further. Really big piles. Bunch of old railroad ties. Let's walk down. Go down this way a little ways. Because I know there's something else that I've seen. Wow. This is pretty squishy. So once I looks like I'll just be walking on the coal pile for a little bit. So once I get down to where I seen that other thing, I'll click on. All right, so I was just walking across that. There's some more bony piles up here, and I got to climb this hill, this cliff, and there's another structure up here. Like I said, I wasn't sure what it was until I read that sign down there, and then now I know. Wow, this is steep. I'm winded. I mean, I'm winded. As much hiking and mountain climbing and stuff that I do, these steep hills, they still get me. You can see this was an old, probably railroad tracks, maybe, I don't know, because they had to get the coal from up on the mountain down to the train. So they probably used carts. So I'm guessing this bed right here, there was probably tracks here at one time. And you can see it goes through the woods there. Well, we're almost there. So I'm going to fight my way up here. Once I get there, I'll click on. All right, so I'm at the top. Nice view. Just a big coal pile or whatever, I don't know. But wow, that was steep. You got some, you can see the, looked like a conveyor belt at one time or something like that. They came out of there and just rolled right down the hill, went down over the mountain, probably to where they loaded the carts and stuff. But you can see it, it went the whole ways down. It's just going down, down, down. You can follow it the whole ways down through the woods there. Loaded it onto the conveyor belt, and it took it down over the mountain and loaded it into the carts and then into the train. But I gotta watch out for snakes. But I hate them things. This is wild, man. This is pretty old stuff here. There's something up there. We're gonna have to go up higher because I want to see what that is. But yeah, this is all that's left. All right, I'm gonna work my way up further. All right, so I think I might have found the entrance to the cave, or not the cave, the mine at one time. This probably went in and straight into the mountain, into the ground. It's closed in now, but it probably went straight in. That's what it looks like. But then they probably fed the stuff out of here onto this conveyor belt that went down into the hopper, and then onto that conveyor belt I showed you earlier. It went down over the mountain and probably into the carts and onto the train. But I do believe this was the entrance to the mine that they was getting the stuff out of. Pretty wild. Yep, because that makes sense. It's perfectly lined up with this conveyor belt down to that, and then the rest of the conveyor belt down over the hill that I showed you. Come right out of here. Yeah, and this is the other side of it. You can see it probably went right in underground right here. And then who knows. But yeah, they got it closed in now. But this is the other side. Pretty cool. There's something down here. I don't know what this is. Check that out. Huh. I don't know what that is. Big cement block with a hole. And like a hole in the top there. Huh. Be a nice little shelter if you was out and about and stuck in a storm up here. Alright, I'm going to poke around. If I find anything else, I'll be back. Alright, so I just came down off of that cliff, that big mountainside there. Up there was where the mine entrance was. And we came down, and here's an old, I think this was part of the old railroad bed at one time, because it runs along the mountain and over there to a rock pile, or a coal pile. So we're gonna head this way. I didn't see anything else. I seen a big metal barrel laying on the side of the hill. And that was basically it there. And I hate walking through stuff like this. Just because I hate snakes. Just the kind that can kill me. Alright, so there's the Ghost Town Trail. So I'm going to work my way back down onto the trail. And I'll see you when I get there. Alright guys, so that's going to wrap this one up. That was pretty cool. There's some of that stuff still standing there. I mean, I seen it on the map. So I had to come here and see what it was all about. I'm glad there was a sign there stating what it was. So it was the old North Cambria Fuel coal tipple that I guess got washed away in the Johnstown Flood in 1977. That mountain was pretty steep. Climbing up there, I'm all sweaty. But that was pretty cool. So that's gonna wrap this little adventure up. I'm gonna head on out of here. I hope you enjoyed the little journey and seeing the old ruins and the remnants of what's there, what's left. Anyways,